2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Divac in at the power forward. And for the Warriors, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Garnett. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Paul passes to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from three. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Here's Moncrief. Rebound by the Kings. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Paul shot is off. Golden State with the ball. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Now, this team swept them in the season series, but that was before they somehow stepped up and flipped that trend in the playoffs.
DeRozan passes to Paul. DeRozan, left side. Pass to Divac. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. Can't get it to fall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Out left to the wing. Payton against Paul. Here's Moncrief. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up, and with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
And he knocks down the first one. What an exciting season 22-23 was for Sacramento. But the run ended too soon, Richard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people were rooting for the Kings. Fresh blood in the playoffs. But in the end, it was their upstate rivals, Warriors, that reminded everyone who they are.
Both shots good from the strike. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
And it's good. 2 points.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul leads to great results.
Paul against Payton. Pass to Olajuwon. Garnett no good. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Kings. DeRozan passes to Paul. Elbow shot on the way. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that fact.
When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
No good on that one. And throughout this run, the Warriors' defense has been an underrated part of their success, Richard.
And that's what they've got to get back to, especially on the road. Defending at a high level is critical if you're going to get back to the mountaintop.
He hits the second from the line. All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, B.A., it was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won, it was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Golden State. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic. And it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Kings making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside White. Oh, there's the alley. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Nice catch and finish on the lob.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
Here's Cassell. Pulls up on the wing, and there it is for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Cassell. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Olajuwon's got his second basket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got DeMar DeRozan, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. Payton, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Garnett. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Kings trailing. And the shot goes down.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And Payton, here we go. That shot off. Paul with some nice D. Pass to Jordan. And he goes in for the dunk.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Garnett. Tipped away. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He goes up and slam dunk by Jordan.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Pass to Garnett. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The Warriors trailing. Over to the left wing. Here's Pippen. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is for the mid-range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Warriors call time here. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
To check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
He's currently holding the top spot in the West.
The fans are speaking with their votes, and he's clearly the favorite.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend. Here's Cassell. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Batum. Here's Cassell, sinks it from distance. Cassell's got 7 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. .121 left in the first half. Left side, Paul. Pass to Chamberlain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented points.
Will Chamberlain. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Harris is checked in for Sacramento. Johnson comes in for Jordan. He does not get the second one. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Johnson. Following the score by Golden State. A step-back shot, and the shot goes. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Thomas. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Thomas. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They took control in the second quarter, ending the half up by 6. What'd you think about Sacramento, Ken?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way they keep.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so Paul will bring it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 11. And it's Payton in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Chamberlain. That one a little long. And the Warriors shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Payton. Pass to Pippen. Here's Moncrief. He's guarded by Paul. A nice shot by Moncrief.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Jordan. Rebounded by Pippen.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jordan. With some arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
The Kings leading. DeRozan passes to Paul. Here's Chamberlain. Fades away. It's rebounded by Golden State. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the basket by Pippen.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Tipped. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Payton. Here's Pippen for the lead. Drills it from deep. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And during the last month, here are the sharp-shooting small forwards who have wreaked havoc from downtown. Shooting it with a lot of confidence right now. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
You can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter. When he gets any room to fire a triple, he does so without any hesitation.
Here's Rodman. Back to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Payton. Still no points. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Warriors lead by 1.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Pass to Rodman. Here's T-Box. Now here's Jordan. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's DeBusschere. Pass to Moncrief. Payton with it. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's White. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And the Kings with another 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Make some noise once again for your Warriors.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Cassell passes to Olajuwon. Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Outside Payton. Pass to Sprewell. Fades back. Yes, it's good. Sprewell's got his first bucket in this one.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Outside White. 20 seconds left in the third. Missed inside. Here's Pippen. Batum with the defensive effort. Pass to Harris. Back to Batum. Here's Rodman. Guarded by Payton. From deep, Johnson. And that's not going to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Johnson. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Chris Paul. Sprewell passes to Garnett. Good work there as it goes.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Paul. Pass to DeRozan. Now Batum. He takes it in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Olajuwon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Sprewell. To tie it up. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. And that one's good. Vassell. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Left side Johnson. Back to Paul. That one's good for 2.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors Kings team.
Making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Olajuwon. Deflected. And he recovers it. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
DeMar DeRozan, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dogs, Hakeem Olajuwon. One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And so Paul will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Pass to Cassell. Here's Garnett. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Pippen, he's checked in for Thomas. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taking care of the ball to this point.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Cassell. He got a piece of it. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Chamberlain. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Golden State. Here's Jordan, and Sacramento again with the buckets.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Here's Pippen. There's the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The Kings have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded closely. Outside Paul. To the inside, Chamberlain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Pass to Olajuwon. 1:11 left in the final quarter. Got a hand on it. Now here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Jordan. Guarded closely. Pass to D-Bots. And here's Jordan. Here's D-Bots. 6 on the shot clock. Misses in close. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Cassell. From deep three-point range. The three won't fall. Here's Garnett. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Timeout call. Sacramento.
Youth Kids team.
Jordan, the three. Oh my! What a shot!
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to find a three fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
on the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At center, Chet Holmgren. At shooting guard, DeJounte Murray. At power forward, let's bring out the starter for your LA Clippers. Starting at the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 12, Drew Holiday. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 4, Chris Webber. At the other guard position, standing 6'8", number 7, Tracy McGrady. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 8, Kawhi Leonard. At center, 7 feet 1 inches, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. The head coach of your home team, that is our LA Clippers.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kemp is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Bailey. Then there's Murray. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. O'Neal is out there with Webber. Then it's Holiday. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. Doris, what is it in particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that, I mean, number 1, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
O'Neal tried to bank it in, but he misses. Out to the right wing. Murray scanning the floor. Over Holiday. Murray, no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Webber. That one goes in.
Comfortable operating close inside. Webber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now here's Holmgren. Kemp finds Murray. Over McGrady. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the pass to McGrady. Here's O'Neal. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Murray, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Knocks it loose. O'Neal. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq here, but didn't matter.
On its way from Curry for 2. O'Neal with the rebound.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Holiday left side. Pass to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
It's so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
Murray outside. Curry with a wide open look. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Webber the pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to Weber. Pass to McGrady. Kemp against Weber. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Kemp. A finish, and the dunk by Bailey.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Holmgren. Grant comes in for Sean Kemp. Vassell, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Curry. Now, here's Vassell. Following the shot by Penny Hardaway. Over Smith. Here's Ayton. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Hardaway against Johnson. Here's Hornacek. Back to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Johnson. Misses the step-back jump shot.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Ayton. Following the score by Luol Deng. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to Vassell. Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Over Hardaway. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5. And he is always in help position.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Rubber is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Holiday. Then it's O'Neal. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Doris, the Clippers are moving into a new arena in Inglewood in 2024.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely huge for the organization. Part of establishing your own identity in Los Angeles will be their new arena. So exciting for this fan base that's growing and growing.
Now, here's McGrady. He had 13 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Puts it up from 12. Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And McGrady drops them both. The Mavericks trailer. Murray outside. Stolen by Weber. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They get it again. McGrady. The shot from the low post is good. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw good, Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
McGrady outside. Here's Shaq. That's good. Great play set up by T-Man, Tracy McGrady. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night. Murray against McGrady. Curry outside. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
And the Clippers call time here.
Please welcome to the floor, your Clippers Spirit.
Hardaway is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Mavericks, Vassell, he's checked in for Bailey. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Murray. Curry against Hardaway. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry And early on, many rookies are not only getting playing time, Doris, some of them are the focal points of the team's offense.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a growing trend, especially for those teams that are in rebuilding mode. Heck, sometimes even the established teams are getting some big-time stars.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Weber. Smith comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hornacek in for Tracy McGrady. Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now the pass to Holmgren. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 7.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Hardaway passes to Dent. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell against Gafford. Vassell kicks to Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Clippers shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Nice shot by Smith.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Hardaway. Smith for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Getting all over the